We have returned. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm expecting this one to be a high-scoring game. I mean, if both teams don't put up 30 points, I will be absolutely shocked. We're going up against the Chargers today. Let's try to look at some scouting before we do anything. If you remember I believe it was last episode, we had our focus scouting. Arnold Crockett up to 80% scouted, has decent medium accuracy, could have good short. And if he has B deep, that'll be okay. Not too great, but it'll be okay. He is a scrambler though, so we're hoping he has solid speed, because if he has solid speed, we could have somebody fun to use here. His throw under pressure is good, his juke move is good, his play action is good. I can't find it. Throw on the run is a B. So you know what? Arnold Crockett could be a lot of fun. All right, I'm going to get into our weekly strategy. If we get any dev trade upgrades, I will show you. We're probably not going to, though, so there's a good chance I will see you either at game time or if we have players to upgrade. So, see ya. I feel like I say this every single week, but once again, we are home at Raymond James Stadium. I mean, when's the last time we played an away game? Genuine question, when is the last time we played an away game? Zach Wilson, coming off back-to-back games with 3 touchdown passes, has been very efficient lately throwing the football. Want to keep that going here today versus the Chargers. I think, like I said, this is going to be a high-scoring game. And you know what? I'm excited to play. I don't want to do any more intros. Let's just play it. Patterson going to receive it at just about his own goal line. And Patterson finds a little room right up the middle with it. Good return. Cordero Patterson out to the 33. And that is where we will see Zach Wilson for the first time today. Like I said, the last couple of weeks have been very kind to Zach Wilson. I believe he's had 6 touchdowns to 2 interceptions. And you know what? The numbers they're numbering. They're looking pretty good. First play of the game is a fake handoff to Rachaad White. Zach Wilson keeps it on his own. Wilson to the outside and should have slid, but I hit the button way too late. It's a gain of 15 on first down. As usual, the game plan here is to get a lot of guys involved, and that was an interesting route. I'm not sure why he just stopped running it, but maybe that was for the best. Gain of 5 for Kierre Palmer. We got 2nd and 5. We will see Rachaad White with his first handoff of the day, and Rachaad gets room to the outside and nearly broke off a big one. 10-yard gain for Rachaad White. Derwin James with another tackle. Something to note about Kierre Palmer lately. I know he was injured last week, but in the weeks before that, he was slowing down considerably compared to where he was after the first few games of the season. Now, oh wait, we got Russell Gage underneath here for a catch, and Gage is going to get some yardage here. Russell Gage up the sideline. We're having a really nice first drive, already up to the 17-yard line. And it appears that whenever our offense is completely healthy, good things happen. I mean, so far today, we are able to get time throwing the football, and I nearly threw a pick. Oh, my. 2nd and 10 from the 17. Handoff going to go to Rachaad White again, who tries to find space, but right guard Yash Nijman unable to get much of a push there. If anything, maybe he went backwards. It's 3rd and 9. And on this 3rd down play, we'll take a look at the Charger defense. Left end, they have Channing Barber, 67 overall rookie. Right end, they have Carl Granderson. D tackle, Poona Ford. Left outside linebacker, Joey Bosa. Middle linebacker, Eric Kendricks, along with Diane Henley. Right outside linebacker, Khalil Mack. Cornerback, J.C. Jackson, Asante Samuel, and rookie Mitch Elliott. Free safety, rookie Lindsey McCann. So a few rookies on this defense. And strong safety, of course, Derwin James. Well, this defense definitely has some strong spots, but you know what? It definitely has some weak spots as well. 3rd and 9, we're looking to convert. Wilson over the middle. That one is knocked away from Cordero Patterson. And we will start this game with a field goal. I'm not sure if anyone else was open there. A successful drive by the Buccaneers has Justin Herbert coming down with a 3-point deficit. Let's take a look at his numbers on the air. He's got 20 touchdowns to 7 interceptions. Very solid Justin Herbert type numbers. You know, he throws the football a lot. We expect good things out of him every single season, year in, year out. And it looks like he's on pace for another really solid season in this one. First play of the game, though, is a handoff to who? Charger offense has Justin Herbert with Sam Darnold backing him up. Running back is Isaiah Spiller. Austin Eckler is injured, so that is Unfortunately, we will see no Austin Eckler today, just Isaiah Spiller, wide receiver, Quentin Johnston, Josh Palmer, Micah Claiborne. Where are all of the receivers? They are gone. No Mike Williams and no Keenan Allen. Wow. Tight end is Chad Sims. We got some rookies out here on this offense. Micah Claiborne. We got Chad Sims. This team is very, very young. But you know what? They have a solid, I'll say decent to solid offensive line. A couple 80s, a few 70s in there. So they should be able to at least give Herbert time to try to find people. We'll see how it goes for him on 2nd down and 5. It is a fake handoff, and how? How do we not? Oh, my God. And then we lay a big hit. I don't understand. I'm right there. We don't get any animation with Devin White, but whatever, man. That makes it 1st down and 10. Fullback coming in motion. This is a handoff to Spiller, and Spiller trying to get to the outside, gains maybe a yard. Runs into Joe Tryon-Shoyinka. And another, nope, fake handoff this time. Herbert back to pass, looking for somebody open, going over the middle of the field. It's picked off by Jamel Dean. And Dean going back the other way, taken down by the fullback, Johnson. Buccaneers have the ball already across midfield. Perfect man coverage by Jamel Dean. And, you know, he might just go down, not go down, he might just be playing like one of the best corners in all of football this season. 1st and 10 from the 47. The 1st down play is a fake to Rachaad White. Pass is launched to the end zone. Kierre Palmer has it knocked away by Derwin James. Because, you know, after the interception, we wanted to take a big shot. And you know what? Why not? It's fun. It's entertainment. 2nd and 10. I know a run play on 2nd and long is not always the best idea, but if we can get 4 or 5 yards or 6, 3rd down and 4 is manageable. Let's do it. 3rd down and 4. Wilson back to pass again. And Wilson has Rachaad White wide open on the outside. Rachaad makes Derwin James miss. All the way up to the 18-yard line. Buccaneers into the red zone. Back-to-back drives. Oh, man. 1st and 10 from the 18 now. This is a fake to Rachaad White, and Wilson is tracked down by Matlock. 2nd down and 11. From the 19-yard line now. Wilson rolling out to his right. Has Chris Godwin underneath. And that's not Chris Godwin. That's Kierre Palmer. And Palmer fights all the way up to the 2. Look at the strength on Kierre Palmer. I don't want to run the ball here. Let's see if we can get the ball out quickly. Probably to Lawrence Cager. 1st and goal. Wilson back to pass. And wow. I guess I really needed to get that out quick. Because holy. I mean, I knew they had numbers up front. But I thought I would at least have half a second to throw the football. My God. Kierre Palmer's running a route that I really, really like here. We might have to watch him. 2nd down and goal from the 8. Wilson back to pass again. Throwing for Russell Gage, who has it knocked away. I should have threw to Kierre Palmer, man. That corner broke on Russell Gage like Russell Gage was his man. I don't know if he was his man, but 3rd and goal. We got to find this end zone, man. Can't have our first 2 drives be promising and then end in failure. What do we got? He's done. He's so done. Look, I don't care what his stats look like. He's done. He's not the quarterback next season. 6-0 Buccaneers as they fail to score in the red zone twice in a row on their first 2 drives. Herbert back on the field after throwing his 8th interception on the season. And once again, it was just perfect coverage by Jamel Dean. Like, you really can't do much better than what Jamel Dean did on that last drive. But you know what? Isaiah Spiller can... Oh, my God, really? Wow, what an absolute run. I forgot his name for a second. That's why it took me a second to commentate it. But, what a big play. It happens. I really want them to stop coming out in power sets over and over again. But you know what? It's working, I guess. My God. 4 carries, 72 yards. Let's come on, guys. Let's buckle down a little bit. Finally get to see more of our rush package enter the game. Stevie Long comes in for the first time today. And Herbert back to pass again. Pass goes underneath. It's caught by Josh Palmer. Is that Josh Palmer? I don't know. They changed all their receivers around. It might not be him. No, it is Josh Palmer. I knew he wore number 5, but the receiving core looked so much different. I didn't know if it was actually him. We just got to make a tackle on him there. I mean, Kenneth Murray. No, Devin White actually is just right there and whiffs on him. And that wasn't even me throwing a big hit. That was Devin White just whiffing. We're down 7-6 in a game that feels like we should be up 2 touchdowns already. I mean, I don't really know how else to explain it. It just feels like the first 2 drives moved so smoothly, but we couldn't end either one in the end zone, which really stinks. We're going to launch this downfield for Kierre Palmer, though, and Palmer makes the catch. How come Zach Wilson can make that throw, but he can't make one 8 yards down the field? Second down and 10 from the 48. Here's another fake to Rachaad White. And Wilson going to try to cut up the middle. Well, he does, and he picks up 3. Risky little play there. You know, we have more yards, we have more scores, but we have less points. How about we change that? 3rd and 7. Let's make a damn play. Let's do the damn thing. Let's do the damn thing. 3rd down and 7. Wilson back to pass again. Going to throw underneath for Rachaad White, and I was just hoping for a little bit stronger play there. 4th and 3. We're going to go for it. Only 6 of 12 so far is not really an ideal start. Hoping for a little bit better. I need more short routes here. Ah, man. Let's go mesh. Let's go mesh. That's got to be it, right? Wilson back to pass. Wilson. Why did he stop his route right there? Why did Kierre? I mean, I don't know. Kierre Palmer stopped his route, and it didn't make sense, and it scared me, and I thought I was going to do bad things. But it worked, so whatever. Throwing the ball quite a bit to start this one. Would anyone expect anything less from my play calling, though? I always say, hey, we're going to be balanced this week, and then I throw the ball 30 or 35 or 40 times and run the ball 15. It's just the way it goes. I prefer to throw the football. It's more fun. We got 2nd and 4 after a nice gain from Rachaad White. We're going to get another oh, my. You know what? Forget commentary. Oh, my God, I fumbled. Why did I try to hurdle him? It's stupid, but it just seems so fun. It's such a stupid idea, though. 1st and 10 from the 20. Here's Spiller with another handoff, and this time we're able to make a tackle on him. 5 carries for 75 yards. Not good. Actually, very good for him, but not good for us. We got to be better as this game goes along, or else. And tackling? No, no one wants to actually tackle. Christian Fulton, you're right there. Could have laid a hit on him. No, we don't want to make a tackle. Okay. Maybe we can, I don't know, tackle? It's 1st and 10 from the 36. Here's a handoff to Spiller. Servasier Dennis, tackle? No, we don't want to. We actually don't want to tackle. Oh, Antoine Winfield, neither do you. Okay, good job, guys. You have me talking like an idiot because you can't tackle anyone. Up to the 46-yard line. Anyone want to make a tackle? Anyone down to tackle? There we go. Joe Tryon-Shoyinka. When the world needed him most, he showed up. Loss of 3. 2nd and 13 after the loss of 3. And Herbert back to pass again. This is a quick one. It's a gain of 6. Kenneth Murray able to make the tackle, shockingly, on Quentin Johnston. I say shockingly because we cannot tackle so far, in case anyone didn't get the message. 3rd and 7. Herbert back to pass again. Herbert rolling to his right, and Herbert's got room, and the AI quarterback is. Oh, that. Ooh, yeah, it definitely is. And with that being said, we will take the ball back. Rachaad White fumbled on his last carry. I'm not really too concerned with it. It was me being an idiot. I will fully admit that that's why that happened. 1st and 10 from the 20. And you know how, we trust Rachaad? We're going to give it right back to him on the first play of this drive. Rachaad White fights forward for a gain of 3. 2nd down and 7. Wilson back to pass on 2nd down. That wasn't Cade Otton's route. I just saw him booty butt naked for a second and just threw the ball. 1st and 10 from the 32. Fake to Rachaad White this time. Pass underneath. Cade Otton with another catch. And Otton fights forward. That's a gain of 7 this time. I'd just like to get a little bit of a flow to our passing game. It feels like some weeks we don't have any. 2nd and 3. Fake to Rachaad. Wilson keeps himself in. Loses a yard. Hit pretty hard by Matlock. I swear, like, Drake says something about something Matlock, something in one of his songs. It's an older song, I think. Might be Jodeci's back. Maybe. 3rd and 4. Wilson back to pass again. Going to the outside. There's Rashad with a catch, and I didn't have enough time to get a juke move off or anything. I don't know if I'm throwing that too early or what, but I'm going to watch the replay. Let's see. Maybe Chris Godwin, but I'm seeing him get bumped right now, and the only other option is Russell Gage way on the outside, but even that, trusting Zach Wilson to make that throw, I don't know. I have more time here. I got to use it. Hey, remember when I said this game was going to be like 30-30? Yeah, well, it's 7-6, and we're just about 3 minutes away from halftime. Who would have ever thunk that? 1st and 10 play is a fake to Spiller, and Servassier Dennis comes untouched off the edge. He's had a quiet sophomore season, but he makes a huge play right there to set them back 2nd and 15. Herbert back to pass again, this time taking down Kenneth Murray. Back-to-back sacks for our linebackers. 2 minutes remaining here in the half. We've got 3rd and 22 for the Chargers. I know press man on 3rd and 22 might not be the best idea, but... Oh, they're just going to run the ball. They're just going to run it. With that being said, timeout. 4th and 19. They got to kick it back to us. We should get decent field position. Cordero Patterson's back there. Where's Tremaine Bonds? Where is Tremaine Bonds? Tremaine Bonds has left the chat, apparently. All right, guys, we need 3 points here. How about that? Let's get 3. At least 3. 7 would be cool, but at least 3. 1st and 10 from the 44. First down play. Looks like they're setting up a screen for Rachaad White. Pass is caught on the outside. Rashad makes a man miss, and he's fighting forward. That's a gain of 9. See if I can call a play that takes a little bit more time to develop and maybe actually give it the time to develop. 2nd and 1. Wilson back to pass again. Wilson deep over the middle. Just barely overthrows Kierre Palmer. But I like the aggressiveness, you know? That makes it 3rd and 1, though. And Wilson back to pass again. This time he has Kierre Palmer and hits him. Gain of 17. Palmer has 5 catches for 72 yards here in the first half. That's pretty dang good if you ask me. Pass to the outside now. This one caught by Rachaad White. White up the sideline. Gets out of bounds up to the 13-yard line. Once again, Buccaneers are in the red zone. But can they finish the drive? Who knows? Rachaad White has 5 catches too. 1st and 10 from the 13. Wilson back to pass. High ball, Kierre Palmer. I mean, he's got a chance there. He's 6'4". 1-on-1. That's gotta be a better throw by Zach Wilson. And instead it's 2nd down and 10 from the 13. Wilson throwing over the middle, caught by Lawrence Cager. No, it's knocked loose. Man, do I gotta throw that earlier or what? I don't know. 3rd and 10. Wilson back to pass again. End zone. Kierre Palmer in the end zone, right up the seam. I mean, they left him uncovered. And I know I said he had a slow couple of weeks before getting injured, but I don't think that's going to happen this week. 6 catches, 85 yards, and a touchdown. It's only the first half for our young stud. 13-7, only 30 seconds remaining here in this half. I imagine, no, they're not going to run the football. Okay. I was going to say I imagine they run the football here. Clearly they wanted to prove me wrong real quick. 5 wide for the Chargers, and this pass will go deep down the sideline, and it's caught, and it's going to be a huge gain, and we're getting killed by some guy named Isaiah Spiller. I feel like there's no winning there, because I feel like if I don't switch on, we don't make the play, and I switch on, and we don't make the play. So, in that situation, what do I... Oh, my God, there's no way we just gave up that touchdown. There's absolutely no way we just gave up that touch. That is some of the worst shit I've ever seen in my life. We're only at the 26. We're just going to run it with Rachaad White and get him some yardage. He gets 6 yards. Let's take it to halftime. This game has been quite interesting. I said, hey, we should both score 30 points. Then for a while, it looked like we might both score 20. Now it looks like we're both going to score 30 again. Can we make up our goddamn minds? The Chargers start the second half with the football, and Isaiah Spiller is probably having the best game of his career. 93 rush yards, and he definitely has more than 25 receiving yards. He got like 50 on one play on that last possession. So not sure why they're lying. Ooh, my voice cracked. Not sure why they're lying to us here. But Vita Vea will start the second half, making a big play. Loss of 1. Vea just instantly shed the block and made a play on Spiller. Can't say we've done that too often in this one, or at all. There's a reason he's almost at 100 yards already. 2nd and 11. Herbert back to pass again. Outside. That one is caught, and it's a loss of 2. And Antoine Winfield's just standing over him. He doesn't care. How about this? Everybody just stay back in a soft cover 3. Is that fine? Is that okay? Oh, my God. Of course. They just call cover 4, which, not cover 4. They just call 4 verts, which always, literally always smokes cover 3. You cheesed me. You literally just cheesed me. That ball's thrown right to Devin White, and Devin White comes away with it. Devin White simply dropped back into his zone, and the ball came right at him. Let's take a look at this replay here. Herbert, don't know what he saw on the play, but he fired it right at Devin. I mean, right to him. Devin White had to be a little bit of an athlete there, but there was no way he wasn't coming down with that ball. We are right at midfield. First play of the drive is a handoff to Rachaad White. White jumps back to the inside. Rachaad White with a 19-yard gain. Just going to see what we can do running the ball a little bit more here in the second half. Here's a fake to Rachaad White, though, on this play. And Wilson. We're taking a little decent amount of hits, but I'm trying to be a little risky, get a little more yards, while at the same time being safe and getting down. That play we just weren't able to get down. 2nd down and 1. Here's a fake to Rachaad. Wilson going to roll to the right. Throwing to the outside for Kierre Palmer. Palmer makes a man miss. Kierre Palmer in the end zone. His 2nd of the day. And he's doing the stanky leg. And goddamn does it stink. All 3 of them stink. You all smell bad. Kierre Palmer. Man, we want you to win Rookie of the Year, and I really hope it happens. This is such a free run play. If we can't run right here, I mean, I don't care that Khalil Mack just moved. Look, they have 3 down linemen. If we can't run here and get, yeah, I was gonna say, I don't understand what that play call is by the Chargers. But we're up 21-14. Justin Herbert just threw his 2nd interception of the game. And Herbert, I have a question for you. I ask this question very often. How will you respond? Herbert back to pass on 1st down. Pass goes deep to the left side. It's caught by Sims, I'm sorry. That's Chad Sims, the rookie tight end. He looks like he's going to be pretty good. Good enough to the point where maybe after this game we take a look at his depth trait. He's like I think he's a 74, 75 overall. False start on the right tackle, number 68. Tried to get started a little bit early. You know what? I would too. I'd be terrified of Servassier Dennis. I would try to get a head start as well. 1st and 15 play. Looks like it might just be a run just to try to get some yardage back. Herbert making some changes at the line of scrimmage. No, it is a pass to the outside. Caught dropped by Mims on the outside. It was decent coverage, but I would expect Sims to come down with that. Oh, no. We're running cover 3. I changed the play. They changed their entire formation. Like, they just know. 2nd and 15. Herbert back to pass again. Looking for somebody open. Herbert to the outside. And that one is caught by Johnston. Gain of 13. Makes it 3rd and 2. That's not Johnson. That's Wilson. What number does Johnson wear? Number 1? I don't know. 3rd down and 2. Back to pass again. And this one is caught. And I thought he might have gotten pushed back and no longer got a 1st down. But they gave him the forward progress. And McKitty able to get a 1st down there. I'm going to keep sending this little man blitz. I enjoy this blitz a lot. We run it a lot. So clearly I enjoy it. And this is going to be a handoff to Spiller. And this time Spiller taken down. Stevie Long. Oh, and Stevie Long with a stomp. Oh, and apparently somebody's small. And now he's running. Stevie Long with the longest celebration that we've seen on a tackle for loss. I would really love it if, like, this whole season, right? Say this whole season, we just take the time developing Stevie Long as a pass rusher, and then all of next season we start focusing on Stevie Long as the run stopper. And then maybe by, like, maybe not next season, but 2 seasons from now, Stevie Long can be this all-around great defensive tackle. That would tickle my good spots. Wow! Quentin Johnston drops the pass, and that makes it 4th down and 4. This will be a 53-yard field goal attempt. We've blocked one of these before. Don't ask me what I'm doing with Devin. We're just seeing what kind of circle motion he's got. 21-17. Let's get this ball back. Let's score some more points. Kierre Palmer, talk about having a day. 7 catches, 107 yards, 2 touchdowns, and we still got a whole quarter to play here. Still got a whole quarter, almost a quarter and a half of football to play. This first down play is a handoff to Rashad White, and White just, okay, Kierre Palmer, you're injured again. That's wonderful. Again, I know I say this every time it happens. We knew it was a risk. Most of his injuries have been minor. He's been able to come right back from them. He's only had to miss 1 game so far this season. So we will hope it is another one of those little 1-game injuries. I just threw a pick. No, I didn't. It's a loss of 1. What am I doing? I thought the flat was open. Clearly it wasn't. 3rd down and 7. And Wilson back to pass on 3rd down. Pass going over the middle. It is dropped by, who the hell is number 18 on my football field? Oh, Marquise Goodwin. I forgot I signed him. Yeah, Trey Palmer plays over you, though. Sorry, bud. Chargers defense does its job, gets a stop. Offense trots back out on the field. Justin Herbert not having his best game today. Does have a passing touchdown, but 2 interceptions to go along with it. Definitely not what he wants to see. 1st and 10 from the 29. Herbert making some changes at the line of scrimmage. Spiller takes the handoff. Picks up a gain of 4. And he's been relatively quiet, you know, ever since he had that one big play for 50, 60 yards. He's been relatively inefficient, and our defense has clearly figured something out. 2nd and 6 now. Herbert back to pass again. That one's knocked away. Good coverage by Carlton Davis. Quentin Johnston is number 1. So he's not any of the other numbers that I've guessed he was. Last time I called his name, I thought he was number 83. No, he is number 1. So now I know. And we will be better with the commentary here. I'm trying, man. I try to be decent with it at least. Wow, good play. There is Johnston as we speak of him. It's just a perfectly thrown little pass. Floated over Devin White in his zone. And I say it often whenever quarterbacks make great throws. You just can't be mad at it when it happens. And that's one of those instances right there. 1st and 10 from just about midfield. We'll say the 47-yard line. This pass over the middle caught by Joshua Palmer. Picks up 7. Y'all know I love my man coverage. So we're going to keep trusting it until I have a reason not to. 2nd down and 3 up to the 40 now. And this pass going quickly up the seam. Good play by Isaiah Simmons, knocking it away from Quentin Johnston. And if I'm not mistaken, it is Johnston, right? Like, it's not Johnson, it's Johnston. I don't like where our coverage is. Let's get into cover 2. I don't even know where our coverage is at. It's all over the place. Yeah, Winfield, that's inexcusable, though, because you're in a deep half. So, don't know where you started the play lined up, but let's go find out. You're lined up 5 yards off the ball when you have a deep half. Granted, we called the cover 2 at last second, so maybe that's why you're in the wrong spot, but you gave up a touchdown. It took the offenses a little while, but suddenly everything has picked up. I said before this game started, both teams should probably just put up 30 points or more. And we are most definitely on pace for that number so far in this one. I would be shocked if we don't hit it. Here's Wilson with another carry. He'll pick up 8 on 1st down. You know, I feel like over the past few weeks, or even this season as a whole, we have seen less of Zach Wilson keeping it himself. So it makes me happy when we do that. On 2nd and 2, though, it is just going to be a handoff to Rachaad White. And, oh, my God, what a jump cut by Rachaad White. He did that on his own. He bounced off his offensive lineman for that absolutely disgustingly beautiful run. 1st down and 10. And handoff to Rachaad again. You know, every time they set the edge correctly, it looks like there's a hole to run through, and then there just isn't. I'm not going to run a play here. We're going to take it to the end of the 3rd quarter. We've got an entertaining game here in this one. 24-21. Both offenses moving with relative ease for the most part. After that slow first half, the scoring has picked up. The yardage has picked up. Everything has picked up considerably. And we got 2nd and 9 from the 43. Handoff going to Rachaad White, who gets no blocking up the middle. But you know what? He gets pushed forward by Tristan Wirfs. You know, what a nice guy. This has been a really decent play for us today. Been able to read the right side of the field relatively well, and we're going to do it again. Quick one for Rachaad White. 1st down, about 7 or 8 yards. He's got 6 catches today as well. I don't know where Chris Godwin or Russell Gage has been, and I don't know if I've just been missing them or if they're not open or whatever, but those are 2 names I have not called much. We'll call them on this play, though. Chris Godwin. Quick pass right up the seam. Now, you know, that's a little bit of a ballsy throw by Zach Wilson, but he gets the job done. I feel like the stretch plays have worked better out of this formation. 1st and 10 from the 34. Handoff to Rachaad White. No, the stretch play is not going to work there. We had to bounce it up. No room. Khalil Mack just set the edge against Lawrence Cager. And you know what? As he should. He should absolutely set the edge against Lawrence Cager. He's not even a blocking tight end, and he's going up against a very, very good edge protector. So, or edge defender, I should say. Going to do a quick pass underneath here for Cordero Patterson. Patterson gets us a solid 6 yards, makes it a more manageable 3rd down and 5. Only Patterson's first catch of the day. Hasn't been his best day catching the ball. 3rd down and 5. And Wilson with the fake. Wilson. Oh my goodness, Wilson jukes out Elliott. Zach Wilson gets the 1st down. What a play. 1st and 10 from the 21 now. Wilson back to pass again. Looking for somebody open. Gonna throw it underneath Kierre Palmer. Not sure if he dropped it. Good coverage or a little bit of both. But no one was truly able to get open on that play. If Cade Otton gets open on this play, I'll throw it. I just don't think he will. 2nd and 10. Wilson, fake handoff. Wilson floating to the outside. Pass caught by Kierre Palmer, and Palmer's down at the 1. Almost had his 3rd of the day. Who's going to stop Kierre Palmer? So far today, the answer is nobody. And on 1st and goal, we bring in our short yardage back again. That's just such a stupid statement, but it works. It works. Cordero Patterson is in the end zone, and his boys are here to cheer him on. Yash Nijman and Cal Baker celebrating with him. We go back on top. 28-24 game. There's just under 7 minutes remaining. We are at the point in this game where if we get a stop right here, it could just be the last stop we need. But we're not going to focus on how many stops we still need to get. We're just going to focus on getting it. And right now, we know we need one. Pass goes to the outside. Caught by Chad Sims. It's a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8. Going to stay in this man coverage here. I'm trusting it. I'm trusting this man coverage. As Herbert is going to hand off this time to Spiller. Spiller finds the edge. Spiller with room to run. Jamel Dean with a great tackle on the outside, but still able to get a 1st down is Isaiah Spiller. 1st down and 10. And Vita Vea looked like he may have jumped off sides, but he pointed at the right guard, and this is a false start on the Chargers. That'll make it 1st and 15. 1st and 15 from the 30. Herbert changing everything, changing the formation, moving everyone around. Now it's more of a bunch, and Josh Palmer is in at tight end. This pass goes quickly underneath to the tight end, Chad Sims, who breaks a tackle. But even after all that, only picks up 4. Chad Sims looking like he might be a decent high-volume guy for Justin Herbert. You know, he catches a lot of passes. They don't go very far, but he certainly catches the ball a lot. This pass caught underneath by Quentin Johnston. And Johnston makes it 3rd and inches as I'm going to say Andres Pete, I believe his name is injured. Johnson, 4 catches, 61 yards. It is 3rd and inches. You know what? They are not necessarily in a passing formation, but we are going, or no, they're not necessarily in a run formation, but we're going to treat it like it is. Isaiah Spiller tries to get up the middle. It is stuffed. The Buccaneers went all in on a run blitz, and that makes it 4th and 1 from the 44. Kenneth Murray makes the tackle. I can't really believe what I'm seeing here. 4th and 1 with quite a bit of time left in this game. They're going to go for it. Herbert back to pass. Herbert throw it underneath. It is caught by Chad Sims. It's a 1st down. Like I said, he's not making any big plays, but he's a really good volume target for Justin Herbert. 6 catches for just 42 yards. And you know what? He's not upset because he just kept this game alive for the time being. And this play is dead. It's over. Servassier Dennis with his 2nd sack of the game makes it 2nd and 17. Dennis has spent a ton of time injured this season. It is beautiful seeing him back and making plays. Herbert back to pass again. Looking for a man open. Throws underneath. That pass is caught. And oh my God, if he would have gotten up the sideline there, I would have committed a war crime. Devin White able to make the tackle. McKitty with a really solid gain though. 3rd and 7. Let's go. What have I been saying all year? Big plays. I want my man coverage to be what I trust. Big play right here. Trusting my man coverage. And Kenneth Murray gets through for his 2nd sack of the day. And it's 4th and 14. Justin Herbert has been under duress for much of this game. Nothing changes on that play. 4th down and 14. Herbert back to pass. Looking for somebody open. Has all day to throw the football. Herbert, will time ever run out? Finally, he launches deep downfield and it's caught. You just can't ever expect someone to cover for that long. Wilson down at the 14-yard line. I'm absolutely stunned. Herbert back to pass again. Pass is knocked away from Chad Sims. Makes it 2nd down and 10. We have never needed the defense to step up more than we need it right now. 2nd and 10 from the 14-yard line. Herbert back to pass again. Underneath. That is caught by Sims. Gain of just 2. Makes it 3rd down. Minute 46 remaining in this game. It is 3rd and 8. Drop your balls on the table and play the best man coverage you've ever played in your life. Herbert back to pass. Going over the middle. It's picked off by Brandon Pointer. And Brandon Pointer going back the other way. Pointer with nothing but green ahead of him. The rookie making the play of his career. Touchdown Buccaneers. Brandon Pointer, pick 6. That's how you ice a game. Brandon Pointer, the rookie, he's like a 6th round pick, gets some playtime late in this one, and he makes the most of it. Justin Herbert, 3 touchdowns and 3 interceptions in this one. Is that bad? Well, it's certainly not very good. Possibly one last drive here in this one. Herbert going deep. And that one's knocked away. Isaiah Spiller not going to moss one of our corners again. Christian Fulton able to get up and make a play. 2nd and 10 from the 25. If the Chargers want every chance left in this game, they got to get down the field in quite literally like 3 plays or less. And you know what? That play will help them out a lot right there. Chad Sims. They have to call a timeout as Rashawn Slater is down with an injury. Less than ideal. Brandon Pointer makes his way onto the field again. He might have to get more play time, man. I feel like he's always making decent plays. Carlton Davis with good coverage there. Look, man, if we're going to keep playing this nasty-ass, beautiful man coverage, I'm going to keep on calling it. Got 2nd and 10 from the 46. Herbert back to pass again, looking for somebody open, and there's some not great man coverage. And, of course, you know, Herbert has 346 passing yards, but everyone gets over 300 yards against us, so am I really concerned about it? No, because this is to be expected, to be honest. Like, oh, you're playing the Buccaneers? Here's a free 300-yard passing game. Now, look, it's a little more expected from Herbert. He's kind of nasty at this sport we call football. But, dude, it's literally like anyone that plays against us. That should have been a late hit on me, but we're just going to accept what happened. Let's try to send a blitz, a little dime package blitz. That sounds like fun, right? Herbert back to pass. He's taken down for another sack. This time, Kierre Canty gets back there as Herbert could not see him. We're in cover 2. Herbert back to pass again, looking for a man open, and he throws a field goal. Actually might have hit the camera there. 4th and 11. This is the ball game. Can the Chargers convert? For the sake of stats and me oh my God, I didn't even want him to get the pick or anything. I just did not want to give up a touchdown because I hate giving up 30 points every other game. 9 seconds remaining, and because I love stats so much, we're going to hand it off to Rachaad White one more time and probably lose yards or something. Yeah. We get the victory, 35-24. Coach King Kinney is happy with this one. The team battled all the way, and the defense made a play when it truly mattered. Guys, that was a really entertaining, really fun game. We improved to 7-4 on the season, which I did not expect us to be at. Let's go take a look at the stats in this one. We don't care about Justin Herbert. Zach Wilson, 20 for 31, 239 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. So you know what? I said he's off the team after that first or second drive, but maybe he'll keep earning chances somehow. Rachaad White averaged 5 yards a carry. Zach Wilson was solid, and Cordero Patterson had 1 carry for a touchdown. Receiving, a bunch of different guys caught the ball, but really it was all about Kierre Palmer. If the ball wasn't going to him, then you probably didn't have to worry too hard. Kierre Palmer, 8 catches, 127 yards, 2 touchdowns. This guy is nasty. He's absolutely gross. Defensively, we were all over the field. Kenneth Murray had 3 tackles for loss. Ravasi Dennis had 2. Murray also had 2 sacks. Dennis had 2 sacks. Kierre Canty had a sack. That might be our first time ever getting more than 3 sacks in a game, let alone 5. Brandon Pointer, of course, with that crazy pick 6. Devin White and Jamel Dean also picks as well. What a game! We are sitting at 7-4, and if we take a look at the playoff picture right now, we would be the 3 seed, and we would take on the Giants, who we played an absolute banger against earlier in the season. Carolina Panthers not too far behind us, though, sitting at 6-5. They are also trying to make their own push for the playoffs. Guys, that's going to do it for me. I think that was another really fun game. I think a lot of games in Season 2 have been a lot of fun, super entertaining, and somewhat real in terms of what's happening in the game itself. I think kind of it's still Madden. We know it's not all going to be real. Guys, if you enjoy this content, drop a like, comment, subscribe, all of that. Follow me on Twitter, _24kin. Follow me on Twitch, 24kin. Hey, have a good night. Or a good day. I don't know what time you're watching this. I don't control you, but have a good